What's up, y'all? It's Joy Unlimited, and if you are new to me, I am a certified holistic health coach, and I talk everything healthy home and lifestyle for anxious women of color. And today we are talking about self-care in 2020. Specifically self-care in 2020, because self-care in 2019 is different from self-care in 2020. And those of us who experience anxiety sometimes, or maybe even bouts of depression or other mental health issues, need a little bit more in the preventative care area to maintain our mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health. So before we get into the list, I want to bring up two things that I like to think about before I consider like what self-care do I need right now. Number one is, how do I know when I'm taking care of myself? That is something that is very important. How do you know when you're taking care of yourself? How do you feel? The number two thing that I like to consider is, are you able to do what you need to do over what you want to do? Sometimes self-care looks like doing what we need to do over what we want to do. For example, I know some people who don't like drinking water. However, you need to stay hydrated. Your body is mostly made up of water. Are you able to drink the water even though you may not want to? Because that is self-care. And sometimes self-care is as simple as that, as drinking a glass of water. So let's get right into this list. Again, this is what worked for me and what works for me. Everyone's self-care is going to look different. That's why it is called self-care. But as someone who experiences anxiety, these things really helped me. And especially right now, I'm not able to get an appointment with my therapist. So I've really had to amp up the self-care. And something else that I also wanted to mention, if you experience anxiety or other mental health issues and you are in a place of where you are that healer or that guide or that teacher for other people, it can be a lot right now. And remember that you need to rest as well, and sometimes you need help as well. So just keep that in mind. So without further ado, number one, spend time in nature. It's something about being outside next to things that are alive, the fresh air, it's open, you get some vitamin D from the sun, that good oxygen. And I read an article once that spoke about why people cry when people hug them, and it's almost like the energy doesn't have anywhere to escape, so people end up crying more when you hug them. But when you're outside, everything is out in the open. Have you ever talked about your problems outside? It's a little different than talking about them inside. So spend time in nature. Number two, call your peers. Call, FaceTime. I know everybody doesn't like texting. I mean, everybody doesn't like calling. We prefer texting. But sometimes you just got to pick up that phone and you have to call, especially right now. We're not able to see our friends and family as much as we like to, or spend time in our normal setting. So it's very important that we take that time out to cultivate the relationships that we already have. Call. I prefer FaceTime because it's the closest thing to being face to face. But yeah, just make time, like every Sunday, say, hey, I'm gonna call a family member or a friend, especially for those that are introverted. I dare you to challenge yourself to start reaching out to your family and friends that you care about keeping in touch with. Number three, make your bed every day. It's a simple, very simple life hack that makes a world of difference. Making my bed every day has actually got me into other daily habits. It's like starting off your day with getting your shit together. Like, just make up your bed. Make that a challenge every day, at least for the next 21 days, because it takes 21 days to make a habit. I promise you will see a difference in your life. Make your bed every day. Number four, keep a gratitude list. And I like to do this sometimes in the morning, but a lot at night as well. When I'm saying my prayers, I don't necessarily write them down, even though it is good to, and I do have a gratitude journal, so I should start doing that. But just write down at least 5 things that you were grateful for in your day. I did it for a month straight. I want to say it was last year August. I did it for the entire month of August, and after that it was literally second nature to just look for good things, and it's made such a difference in how I feel. And we could really use more of that in 2020, because there is a lot of drama, chaos, and negativity around. But if we stay focused on the good, we are open more to solutions and how we can best move forward. Number 5, one of my favorites: organize and clean. I believe in feng shui, okay? Because I've noticed the difference that when I have my environment a certain way, that things just seem to flow, and flow is one of the things that I value most. So organize, and like cleanliness next to godliness. There's a reason why people say that. When you are feeling stuck energy in your home, or even just within yourself, just clean up, organize something, get rid of clutter. You are guaranteed to feel better, okay? Organize your space. Number 6, when you look good, you feel good. Most of the time anyway. So I'm very casual. I don't like to do a lot. So I often used to have my days where I just get up, roll out of bed. I might throw on some sweats and a t-shirt and wash my face, brush my teeth, call it a day. But now I feel a lot better when I take a little bit of time and put it into myself, into looking good and feeling good. I also use the excuse of my job or this place isn't worth me wearing this nice outfit, but then I end up not having anywhere to go. So while I still keep my basic outfits for my job right now, because that's another video, but I do make sure that, you know, I do a little brow or a little mascara, just to feel a little bit more alive and awake for the day. So yeah, you look good, you feel good, y'all. Start getting up, getting dressed, especially if you're working from home. Don't use it as an excuse. Look good for you, okay? Number 7, fitness and movements, or fitness and or movements. That's something that I've been incorporating into my daily life, and I want it to become a lifestyle, especially because I do experience anxiety. I've noticed that it has taken so much stress off me right now. I cannot begin to explain how I feel now that I'm working out consistently. Like when I miss a day, I miss it, because it just gives me all those endorphins, and I need that. So get up, get moving. You don't have to do like a super heavy workout, but take a walk for 30 minutes. Just do something every day. Number 8, meditate and pray. I swear by meditation and prayer, you are not going to be able to get through 2020 or anything really without meditation and prayer. I consider prayer me talking to God or higher power, creator, source, universe, whatever you want to call that. And I consider meditation just listening and focusing on my breath and just being present in the moment. And that is something that we are dying for right now. We need to be in the present moment. We need to experience peace. And the easiest way to do that is through prayer and meditation. Number 9, mindful eating. Chew your food. Period. Chew your food. Be conscious of what you're eating, how you're feeling after. I notice that when I'm not having so much meat or carbs, I feel more energized and more ready to attack my day. So just keep that in mind in 2020, that what you are putting in your body is going to reflect on the outside, and that's your world in general. Whatever's going on the inside is going to reflect on the outside. So just be mindful of that. And again, chew your food, drink your water, all that good shit. All right. Number 10, take a break from social media. Underrated. Just take a break. Like, that's just proven. You know it. I don't have to tell you that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is contributing to your stress. Take a break or limit, you know, put the timer on. You don't have to be plugged in all the time. Focus on you, focus on the present and what you're doing. And a bonus, wash your hands more, and just wash your hands more. basic self-care. So that's my list of 10 plus that bonus of self-care in 2020. Leave your comments. What are you guys doing for self-care? Have you done any of these? And how's your mental health in 2020? Let's talk about that. How's your mental health, y'all? All right, fam, I will see y'all on the flip side.